Please don't start timing till I get this right. Better? How's that? Hearable?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay. I'm Jean Sutton. I came from Tuckerton on the bus. There are two reasons I chose the piece I'm reading. One, it started life as a story until I told it at an open mic I was facilitating, and an insistent participant insisted that I make a poem of it. Two, because the subject of the story that became this narrative poem wore the deviant label that was so often stuck on him with such surly pride. The title tells not quite all. Claim to Fame, or The Night I Met Jim Morrison. Before he emerged as a lizard king into the land of throbbing light, snarling song, snaring drum, before the microdots coalesced to form his famed poster image, the one that adorned at least 1 million walls, before he exposed his objects of desire in Florida, that state with the prettiest name, before he straddled the comet's tail of his legend or sucked at the dragon mouth of his mortality, before any of it came about, he slouched into the bright, efficient kitchen of the Commandant of the Naval Academy, where I just happened to be, courtesy of my college roomie. What brought us here tonight? Well, Rumi's Admiral Dad and our Commandant host were Academy classmates once upon a time. We're going to be blind dates for two midshipmen we'll meet tomorrow at the Army-Navy game. What brought him here? This slouching boy. Simple. His naval aviator dad and our Commandant host happened to be classmates too, once upon a time. So, he's come to bum some food, maybe even a bed. What now? It's football season of 1962. I am a college sophomore. He isn't, not yet, a door. Oh yes, he has those lips, those eyes, and more besides. A scent on him of having slept in his faded out khakis, his grayed out tee, his James Dean red windbreaker. A look on him, a shiny, wash-me thickness to his still short hair, framing that stairway to paradise stare. Speaking of paradise, which I most surely am, the head beneath his hair turns out to be a head full of poetry, same as me. My roomie sits with us, but soon grows bored. We need our sleep, she whines, handing off her sandwich plate to the hovering houseboy. No music plays. No music is discussed. But for the not nearly enough minutes it takes the unwelcome guest consume one and then another, ham and Swiss on white, toasted mustard, no lettuce, I hear only the poetry we've committed to memory pouring out of both of us, line and verse and chorus. I see only the bell-curved beauty of his lower lip and feel, oh, most of all feel, the utter energy of those dead men's lines as the things they said before they were dead speak out there and then, as Cummings and Thomas and Rimbaud and Eliot sing through the air again. It can't last. It doesn't. Rumi's penny loafer nudges my ankle again and again under the table where his fruit boots are planted beside my ballet flats. Too timid to argue the nag of her shoe, I smile and wave an end to it. No, I do not ask his address. No, I am not thinking ahead to possibilities of where or when. No, I never saw him in the flesh again. Ah, but as I climbed a flight of spit-shined stairs to a fantasy of a visiting princess's bedroom, for the first time ever, wide awake, I cupped the furred V at the core of me, breathed, and gave myself leave to conjure up his face. Later, so much later, by leaps and years,